Hey YouTube. I was watching one of US Freedom's videos, and he did a video response to Mr. Downrange. And I don't do a lot of responses for contests, but I'd come across Mr. Downrange's channel once before a while back, and took a quick glance at it. Um, I saw Freedom's video, and then I went back um, and watched a few more of his videos. It's a really cool channel. So to show a little support to him, and also just to respond to his contest, because I think it's a pretty good question that he's asking. He's asking you, you know, for people who prepare and that kind of thing. What if nothing happens? What do you do? Where are you if nothing ever happens? And I think it's probably a question that a lot of new preppers ask themselves. I'm doing all this. What if nothing ever happens? And it's a good question. And I think for me, the answer is simple. At what point do you declare nothing has happened? Um, you could be prepping for years and years, and are you ever at a point where nothing has happened? I mean, who's to say the day you say nothing has happened, the next day is when something happens? And there's always going to be natural disasters. There's always going to be hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, droughts, potential job loss, sickness. There's always going to be your own small scale, quote unquote, Shtf situations. So I don't really think there'll ever be a point where you can say that nothing has happened. I don't know. I think it was a good question that he asked, and I think it's important that people realize that you don't have to necessarily be preparing for some huge, world-changing event to be a prepper. There's a lot of other things other than, you know, what's popular here on YouTube. That you watch the videos about. It's not very. It doesn't make for a great video, I suppose, to just be telling people that you're prepping in case you get laid off or something like that. But prepping has a lot of forms, I suppose, and I don't know. I think it's going to be important for everyone, not just for that feeling of safety and knowing that if anything at all were to happen, that you've got that safety net, and like an insurance policy, like a lot of people compare it to. But it's not only that. Look at take one little example: sugar. Those of you who've been prepping for a while, who have a lot of sugar stored up for the past, let's just say the past year. Look at what you paid for that sugar a year ago, and now go to the store and look at the price of sugar. So we're constantly seeing prices increase in just the food, and probably soon to come, because of the drought this year and the problems with the corn here where I live and across the Midwest. You're going to see a lot more price increases in a lot of things. So just the fact that putting stuff back in advance, it saves you money. So there's always going to be a place for it. For me, there'll never be a time where I say, okay, well, nothing happened. I guess I don't need to do this anymore. So I don't know, just my thoughts on it. I think it's a good contest. I think it's a good question to ask yourself. So I appreciate the contest, and just want to put this video out there. Really cool channel, you guys. If you haven't checked them out, there'll be a link below in the description box there. So head on over and check out Mr. Downrange and check out his contest. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the contest.